Assalamu alaikum friends. So today in this lecture I'm gonna show you how to create user events in JavaFX, how to handle it, and how to create controller class in this. So let's start. So this is my main class. In the sample folder I have a main class. Here you can see, and this main extend application. So this is the syntax and some code for uh, creating a GUI for JavaFX, and here we will be adding a path for sample.fxml file. So first we will create a sample.fxml file in this main. So here new xml file, click it, and we will name it as sample. Sorry. So sample.fxml file is created now, and here we will create a controller class. So these two are important for working with scene builders. So now here we will create a controller class, Java class, and the name for this class will be let controller. So this is the controller class, and in this sample.fxml file we will add this sample.controller. Now this is the path for controller class. Now everything is ready. Now control is ready and main is ready. Now let's create a user event. So right click here and open in scene builder. Let's create this fxml file in scene builder. So here scene builder is ready, and let's add some buttons here to check how to handle these buttons. Now this is first button, and this is second button. Now we will be differentiating when we click the button. This is the button for let's suppose create, and this is the button for delete. Now here the button ID, this is the name for the button, and this is the name for the delete button. Here you can see. Now create is ready and delete is ready. Now here we will add on click. So this will be our function on click on action. So on click will be our function. Now if you click on this, here you can see sample.controller. Controller class. The controller class was sample.controller. Yes, this is. Now let's save this. You can save this as change saved in XML file. So this fxml file is automatically changed. So if you see that in this XML file, just click on this view and show sample controller skeleton. Now this is the code for controller class. It is automatically updated here. So if we copy here and paste it in the controller class. So now I pasted it. Now here you can see the create button and the delete button is created, and on click is the function, as I said in this, that here is the create, this is the button name, and delete is the button name, and here is the on action on click. So when we click the button, this function will be called automatically. So for this function should be the same for both buttons. So as we can see, here is on click, just copy this, and in create we will have same action of on click, and save it either Control S or just use this. I will be. So let's, now you can see. So code for create is create on click, and for delete it is also on click. So same function should be called. Now here the function will be called. Now here I use this red button. So if you use alt enter, now import class, and the import class should be the java.fx.event. So this class imported successfully. Now let's write some code here. Says out the button is clicked. So when the button is clicked, the function will be automatically called. So if we run this code, as you can see, let's run it. So these are two buttons, and if you create click on create button and click on delete, so button is clicked, you can see the output, but in create we didn't get the output. Why? So let's check scene builder again. In scene builder we have, let's close this, yes, save, and again open this sample.fxml file in scene builder. Open in scene builder, and let's edit it. So in create field we have on action on click and on delete. So in controller it is also correct. So now let's run it again. Now running it. So here you can see when I click on create button, the message is shown, and on delete it also give me the message of button is clicked. So if you see the controller class, this function is automatically called. So now let's differentiate between these two buttons. For example, if I click on this button, for example, if I click on create button, it show me only the option for create, not for delete. So if I click on create button, how would I know that create button is clicked? In this case, I don't know that which button is pressed. So let's for this we will be handle the event. So event.get source. So get source will give you the button which is return the button. So let's now if this button is equals to create, this is the button name. If the return button is create, then show the output that create button is clicked. So create button is clicked. So in else if event.get source, if the return button is delete button, then show the message of that delete button is clicked. In this way you will be able to differentiate between these two buttons. So now run it again. It is taking much time. So when I click the create button, you can see that create button is clicked, and when I click the delete button, you can see delete button is clicked. So this is short tutorial for how to create controller class and how to use this. So let's return. So this is short tutorial of how to handle user events and how to differentiate between different buttons. So the controller class and sample.fxml class, these are important. So that's all for today lecture. Inshallah we will meet in another. So I stop the recording.